Hello, it's Caitlin of Sass and Cellulite, and welcome back to another episode of A Dose of Sass. Pardon me if my voice sounds a little bit weird in this episode. I woke up with a sore throat out of nowhere. I have been traveling a lot, so it was bound to happen, but we're recording anyway because I'm really excited about today's episode. We're going to be diving into personal style. This is going to be a two-part episode because today I'm going to talk a little bit more on the body image side of things, and then next week I'm inviting my friend Katie, who is a plus-size personal stylist, to come talk about the more practical things, like actually how to put outfits together, where to shop, what to look for, how to dress. We'll get into the nitty-gritty about that. But today, I need to give a little precursor to kind of set the foundation. So, I get this question a lot of, hey, Caitlin, I've gained weight, I've had a baby, I'm in a new size, I'm in a new body, and I just don't know how to dress myself anymore. Where the heck do I start? How do I even begin to be confident when I don't know what to wear anymore? Let's get into it. First and foremost, I want to tell you that the why doesn't matter. Why you gained weight, whether you had a baby or an eating disorder, or life just freaking happened to you, or you grew up, or any other number of reasons why our bodies change, doesn't matter. Does not matter. There is no plus size prerequisite. You don't need to prove or justify your existence in the body that you're in right now. Because spoiler alert, it's going to continue to change. Our bodies will continue to change for the rest of our life. So it doesn't matter how you got to where you are today. And it doesn't matter if you want to be somewhere else. Don't worry about the why, because you deserve to feel confident and dress confident in the body that you have right now, this second. Not the body you have 3 months from now, not the body you had 9 months ago, not the body you want in 2 years, right now. So take the why your body. You don't need to come into my DMs and say, well, this happened and I've just gained a lot of weight and I'm trying to work on it. I don't care. With all love possible, I don't care. It doesn't matter. The size of your body is the least interesting thing about you. I care about your confidence. And the second thing I'm going to say is, in order to feel confident in the body that you have right now, in order to dress with confidence, to find your personal style again, you have to set aside your body goals. Everyone's got different struggles, different reasons, different goals for their body. But if your goal is to be in a smaller body, you're not going to be able to feel confident in the one you have right now. The goal is to have confidence no matter your body size. If it changes, okay. But the likelihood of it changing overnight, first of all, is low, 0. So you still need clothes that fit. Set aside those goals for now. Confidence is more important than being in a smaller body. So, with all that said, the first thing I want you to do is clean out your closet. You've probably heard me say this. It is my number one tip for starting to feel confident in the body you have, is get rid of the things that don't fit. And I have a whole episode about how to clean out your closet and how to put it all back away. So go listen to that if you haven't, but clean out your closet. Because if you have a closet full of clothes that don't fit, of course you're going to feel like an alien in your body. And don't keep them. Don't keep them in the back of your closet as a motivation or a hope. It's not worth the mental space or the closet space. So very first out of the gate, clean out your closet. Secondly, and this is a slept on one, because I'm sure you're not a Pinterest freak like me. I'm a Pinterest fiend. I am organizing and playing around with my Pinterest all the time. But if you're not doing that and you haven't updated your fashion inspo Pinterest board since 2012, maybe take a look at that. If you have a board that has anything named along the lines of outfits I'll wear when I'm skinny, outfits I'll wear when I lose the baby weight, outfits I'll wear when fill in the blank, delete the board entirely. We don't need that. We're looking for outfits we want to wear right now in the body we have right now. Stop waiting. I hope that in tuning into this episode, you're ready to stop waiting. You're ready to accept the body that you're in right now because you deserve to. And I hope that this episode gives you the courage to do so, because style doesn't have a size. Confidence doesn't have a size. Yes, there are all sorts of stupid fashion rules and things that only look good on skinny people, right? But no, you're allowed to wear whatever the heck you want. So clean out your Pinterest boards, especially if they feel like they don't reflect your personal style currently and you're like, oh, I would never wear any of this. Just start from scratch. Start all the way over. Pinterest is really great now. They have tools where you can filter your searches by body type. So you can look up corporate outfits and filter by body type, which is incredible. No other social platform is doing that. There's still not as much plus size content on Pinterest as straight size bodies, but it's definitely easier to find these days, which is amazing. And I'm on Pinterest, so follow me there. So now that you've got a clean slate in both your closet and your Pinterest space, and hopefully your mental space, where do we begin? I recommend creating a safe outfit. You may have heard me talk about this. A safe outfit is the outfit you throw on to kind of help with your analysis paralysis. So When you first wake up in the morning and you look at your closet, probably nothing is jumping out at you, and the decision about what to wear for the day feels extremely daunting because you're not ready to make that decision. Your hair's not brushed, your teeth aren't brushed, your face isn't washed, you feel gross, and you pull out an outfit and try it on and go, well, this isn't it, because you're not ready. And if doing your hair and makeup makes you feel more confident for the day, do that first. But you might not want to do that in your pajamas. I know for me, that doesn't really make me feel any cleaner. I like to change immediately out of my PJs into my safe outfit. So that often includes lounge shorts and a t-shirt. This allows me to start feeling dressed without having to make my outfit decision first thing out the gate. Then I take my time it's like a base. Then I take my time getting ready. And once I have my hair and makeup done, then I go back to my closet and can make a decision about an outfit. Now, you can wear your safe outfit all day. It doesn't have to be the cutest thing in your closet. It doesn't have to be the nicest thing in your closet. You can have a couple. Basically, any variation of like bike shorts and a t-shirt is my safe outfit. But this so helps the mental load when you feel just a little bit more confident before actually approaching your closet. So create a safe outfit. Big piece of advice. Also along the lines of this kind of foundation we're building, and then next week we're going to get into the nitty-gritty with personal style, because personal style is personal. Identify styles that you have felt confident in the past. If there's anything in your closet, even if it's like one shirt, one dress, one pair of pants that you feel confident in the body that you have right now, take note of that. If you love the high-waisted jeans you found and you want to wear them every day, maybe find some more. Make it a staple. If fit and flare style dresses always make you feel great, then keep an eye out for those styles. And at the same time, identify the styles that make you nervous. Things that you're like, oh, I used to be able to wear that in my previous body, but I'm scared to wear it now. Why? Is it because you have more of a belly outline than before? I know I used to be so afraid to tuck my shirts in. God forbid somebody see the outline of my stomach. My stomach is there, whether or not it's showing. You don't need to wear a crop top to feel confident in the body you have. Maybe it's a little front tuck of the shirt, a little French tuck. Maybe you're fully tucking the shirt in. Maybe you're still most confident in shirts that cover your stomach entirely, and that's absolutely fine. But play around with it. Take baby steps. If you like flowy shirts that show no shape, absolutely go for it. This is going to be a bit of a journey. I know when I first started, I used to love these dresses from Old Navy that just didn't touch my body anywhere. The sleeves went to the elbow, and I had like 7 colors of them. I felt great. Those were my safe outfits that I could wear outside, that I could wear to work. And then, as my body image and my confidence started to improve, I kind of went, ooh, maybe I do want to show my waist a little bit. Maybe I do I'm okay with the body shape that I have. Maybe I do want to explore with a slightly shorter sleeve, no sleeve, showing the arms, showing a little bit more leg. But I didn't go from, okay, I can't wear flowy shapeless dresses anymore. I can only wear spaghetti strap short things. No, we're not jumping from 0 to 100. Take it one baby step at a time. If you're leaning towards long sleeves right now, try to find a short sleeve. If you're leaning towards flowy tops, try to find maybe a slightly more fitted top, a short top. And let me remind you that if you try a style that feels out of your comfort zone, it's not your body that's the problem. Let me say that again. Trying a new style that's out of your comfort zone, if it feels uncomfortable, it's not your body's problem. If it doesn't fit you, not your body's problem, it's the clothes. Yes, you may feel uncomfortable because of the size of your body, but is it because you've never seen someone in your body type wear that style? Is it because you're not used to seeing yourself in the body you have wear that style? It just takes practice. I remember the first time I bought like a bodycon style dress, I was like, who the heck is that? It showed lumps and bumps I didn't realize I had. And it was a little bit shocking at first. And then after a while, as I started to see more people on the internet with bodies that looked like mine, I went, oh, no, her and I's legs look the same. In fact, I think she looks great in that dress, which means I know I can look great in that dress. If you've ever looked at somebody on the internet and thought to yourself, gosh, I think she looks fantastic and we have the same body type, but I look in the mirror and I feel like garbage, it's not your body that's the problem. You just need the practice. Confidence is a muscle that needs to be built. My friend Bailey P., if you don't follow her, you should, has a catchphrase that confidence is not a one-day journey, it's an everyday choice. And I love that so much because it's so true. I didn't wake up one day and have confidence and wear anything I wanted to. No, it took baby steps of like, ooh, a little baby tuck, and then a full t-shirt tuck, and then a crop top, and then a shorter crop top. Wearing black, and then wearing colors, and then wearing white. Take baby steps. So the next thing I want you to do is identify fashion rules or clothing rules that you've made up for yourself that you didn't realize you had. And write them down, because we're going to break them. Not all of them at once, but we're going to explore. We're going to push the boundaries a little bit. If you've told yourself forever, I can't wear white, write it down, throw it in the trash. If you told yourself, oh, plus size girls aren't supposed to wear horizontal stripes, I get that one all the time. That's a made up rule. Any kind of rule about fashion is made up. You're not breaking the law by existing and wearing what you want. If you're nervous to wear shorts because you don't like how your legs look or your knees look or cellulite is showing, and you don't see people in your everyday life or in your feed with legs that look like yours, that doesn't mean yours are the problem. That means you got to fill your feed with people that look like you. And if you can't find them, be them, because I guarantee that there's someone else in the world that looks like you. You are not the only person with your body. I mean, you are, but like, you know what I mean? And the other thing, there was this trend going around a while back, and I can't remember if I already talked about this or not, but it was a trend where you would like show a video of yourself or a picture of yourself, and the caption would be like, can you tell what my biggest insecurity is in this video? No? Like, you can't? Like, that's right. The people people out in the world cannot look at you and tell what your biggest insecurity is. And what I think is so interesting about that trend is that sometimes people would like start going in the comments like, oh, you asked that question. I realized like I looked at the spot on you that I'm most insecure about. So I just assumed you would also be insecure about that. And that's a reflection of yourself and not the person who's posted it. And also, we are self-centered people. When we're out in public, there's enough thoughts going on in our brain about how we look and how we're being perceived that we're not looking at anybody else. At least I'm not. If I'm feeling uncomfortable about my acne that day or my cellulite or whatever, I'm not going out in public looking for somebody else with the same thing because I'm too worried about my own. No one is paying that much attention, honestly. And that's a good thing. So start identifying those rules, whether someone told them to you, a family member has always told you, oh, you shouldn't wear that style, you shouldn't wear that color. Plus size girls can't wear fill in the blank. Write those down. And on a day you're feeling confident, on a day you're feeling adventurous and brave, maybe let's try breaking one of those rules. Buy a color you haven't previously let yourself wear. Explore a style of top that you thought you're not allowed. Rules are meant to be broken. Fashion rules are meant to be broken. So you've cleaned out your closet. You're starting with a blank slate. You've identified your rules. You're identifying some styles you want to try. You're feeling ready to go. But you're looking at your closet and it's empty. What do we do now? Well, before you go on a shopping spree, which may be required, start by challenging yourself to get dressed every day. Maybe your closet isn't super empty, but you're just feeling really uninspired with your style. I did this challenge. I didn't do a very good job at it, but I did a challenge back in April where I was challenging myself to get dressed and wear things from my closet. And it was really fun because I started putting together outfits that I hadn't thought about before. And going, oh, I forgot I had those pants. Oh, I forgot I had that top. Or, oh my gosh, I just realized that the color in this sweater fits perfectly with the skirt. Like things I just didn't gravitate towards before. And it was so fun to start exploring my closet in that way. Challenge yourself to get dressed, even if you're going nowhere, if you're working from home, if you're not seeing anybody, if you're not even going to go outside. Because getting dressed is going to make you feel so much more confident and productive and awake and alive. I notice such a big difference in my mood when I actually get dressed in the morning. Even if I stick with my safe outfit and I just do my hair and makeup, I feel like alive. I feel like a real life human. Start getting dressed. Make new combinations from your closet. And if you keep running into items that you're like, wow, I have nothing to wear that with, or wow, I've had this shirt for 2 years and yeah, it fits, but I've never worn it because I don't have the right kind of bra, or I've never found the right skirt to go with it, or I've never found the right shoes, take that as a sign that it needs to go. This might even help like a second level of your closet clean out. And if you're finding things that you're gravitating towards and going, ooh, I actually want to grab, I'm loving these like staple t-shirts, I should buy a couple more colors. Identify that, write it down, take note. Now, if you're looking at your closet and going, Caitlin, I really have no outfit options anymore. It is sparse in here. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty about where to shop, how to find staples, how to identify things that are going to work for your body type if you're feeling like absolutely lost when you go to a store in next week's episode with Katie. But I just want to give you a little note of encouragement first that you have to give yourself permission to shop. And I know if you're like a shopaholic or an impulse buyer, that might sound a little bit crazy, but what I mean to say is when I gained weight and I became the size that I am now. It took me a while to kind of accept that, and not just the size of my body, but the fact that I was now plus size. I grew up like an 8, 10, maybe 12. So the higher of the straight end size, always kind of curvy. Shopping was always a little bit difficult, but I wasn't fully plus size until like the end of college, the last like maybe 6 years. And I had to kind of actually admit that to myself. Caitlin, you are a size 14, 16, 18, whatever the size you are. And yes, sizing is a joke and everything's going to be different and every brand is going to be different and whatever. But if you are consistently wearing plus sizes or mid sizes, mid size being the range between straight sizes and plus sizes, then the first step to feeling confident in your body is accepting that and admitting that to yourself. And it's such a freeing feeling. When I first shopped at my first plus size boutique and I found clothes that were actually designed to fit my body instead of trying to squeeze myself into the largest size possible at all the straight size stores, oh my gosh, it was a game changer. Suddenly I was like, wait, it's like these clothes are meant to fit me. It's like I'm allowed to wear cute stuff. And I'm not just barely scraping by in the biggest size they offer. I could size up if I wanted to. I could size down. The measurements sound like me. Oh my gosh, it's so freeing. And I guarantee that you are going to feel more comfortable and confident in shopping in stores that want you to buy from them, that actually make clothes for you, that actually have models with bodies that look like yours. Now, not all plus size models look like us, but just because a store offers your size or you happen to fit it because it's slightly oversized doesn't mean it was made for you. Now, I'm not saying you can't wear it. I often wear like XL, XXL top of size chart things, but it's not because I'm convinced that I have to be that size. I'm not afraid to buy a 1X, 2X, whatever in another brand, whatever size is going to fit me, because the size, the number on the tag doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have moral value. It doesn't mean anything about my value as a human being. And just because I have a larger number on the tag doesn't mean I have less confidence. In fact, I'm probably much more comfortable and therefore more confident because it actually fits. So give yourself permission to buy the size that you are. To shop plus size if this is your first time doing that. To shop in new places. If you're feeling discouraged by the places you typically shopped at before, maybe it's time to find new places. But ultimately, accept your body in the size that it is right now. The shape, it doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter if you don't want to be that and you have plans to change. Right now, today, you are deserving of clothes that fit, that make you feel comfortable and confident. And we're not keeping things that don't make us feel that way. Okay? So that's kind of the foundation I wanted to lay in this episode of like, let's get the confidence and body image stuff out of the way. And then next week, we'll dive into the details because now you're like, okay, Caitlin, where do I shop? Where's the best place to find trousers and jeans? And I'm feeling good in my body, but I just don't really like what I'm wearing. Help. I promise I won't let you down. So be sure not to miss next week's episode. It's going to be a good one. I'm so excited for this conversation with Katie, who's another plus size Bay Area creator. And now you have time to clean out your closet before that episode comes out. So go do a little inner work, prepare yourself, and then we'll jump into the details. I love you so much. Your body's the least interesting thing about you. You deserve to be confident in the size you are right now, and you don't need to justify it. Okay? Talk to you soon.